Olen Sega, Pelien kuningas.
Saturday afternoon, friends and neighbors. Tesuiji at the desk with the Saturday SOARIN, the KBO in Out of the Park 25. We're playing as the Hanwha Eagles. We missed the postseason by 1/2 of a game last year. Look at this. And it's all because the Sangbangwoo Raiders could not push one run across in a bases-loaded situation in the bottom of the 10th. Bases loaded, no out, no less. So I am drowning my sorrows in Cola-Weizen. It's exactly what it sounds like. Looks disgusting, tastes delicious. Got my Maskug right next to me. Taking a look at the owner goals, we did just pull a swap for one of them, actually. Let's go to the manager's office. No, this is that. Front office owner. So we declined getting a Glove Wizard Award winner. And instead, we're going to be picking up, we're going to be doing dump a player, get rid of Chae-Yoon Song. At age 36, being paid $1.4 million for double-digit home runs and peripherals. We can definitely do better. Improving our draft record, we're working on it. Kim Kwang-Rok finally made the top club to join Dokko Minho. Fan interest is going up. I mean, we've had 3 winning seasons. I don't think the Eagles have ever had more than 2 in a row. Problem is, our budget history has been declining for some reason. Oh, because last year we lost a lot of money. But hey, we should be able to break our attendance record goal because we just, as in I just, created a new ballpark in the ballpark creation kit. Say hello to Baseball Dream Park, based in part on the real ballpark that the Hanwha Eagles are going to be getting starting next season, 2025. Right now it's 2027 in the game, so we have welcomed a new ballpark to the league. And yes, it is supposed to have that gigantic wall in right field. 26 feet high, with 8 feet the rest of the way. So that means home runs are still going to be a factor. Tilted a little more towards the left side than the right side, so I'm hoping we can get some additional lefty pop. If nothing else, Kim Jun-tae is going to have a fun time next season. Taking a look at who we're going to be offering arbitration to. We're going to be extending Moon Doko, bidding farewell to Jong. Wait, why are we saying goodbye to Jong Chol-won? We can keep him. There we go. We are saying goodbye to Won Hyun, Kim Kyu-sung, Shin Min-jae, who put up 3.3 wins above replacement for the Hyundai Dolphins or Unicorns, and 0.2 for us. He's not the kind of a player who does well at Hanbat and now Baseball Dream Park. We're also offering arbitration to Kim Won-jung and Lester Westwell. We also are going to try and extend Sang-baek, the guy we traded Haju Suk away for, because I feel like he can still deliver for us next season. And because he is the best free agent pitcher, or would-be free agent pitcher. I'm also debating whether or not we should move Moon Hyun Bin into center field, considering he's got better range than Choi Won-jun. So the plan is we're going to get 2 off-season batters, or foreign batters. Someone at first to replace Chae-Yoon Song, and someone in right field. Unless we move Moon Hyun Bin from second to center, move Choi to left, and that'll move Lee Jin-young over to right. It is Labor Day weekend here in Toronto, which means it is air show weekend, so it's going to be plenty of going on. Blair Irvin joins the coaching staff to replace our previous third base coach. We really don't need anyone because Hasler and Jackson have it on lock. And everyone gets along, which is so nice. Alright, got a bunch of our guys signing contracts. Jung An-seok may also work into the team this coming season. Interesting. Songbangwoo Raiders, brand new team. We just reactivated them last year. They are sold. So it'll be interesting to see how the new owner does. All right, we locked up Sang-baek. Yes, the third year is going to be a little painful, but he's still only going to be 32. So that means Desclafani, Moon, Lee, and Kwak as the rotation. Alright, Glove Wizards. We didn't get a single one. Song Sung-moon, of course, after he leaves our club, puts up a gold glove season at third base. This is Ro Si-won robbery, and you know it. Reliever of the year goes to Kim Jae-yoon. 37 saves for the pennant-winning Samsung Lions, who dropped the Korean series to the LG Twins. Our guy, Ju Hyun-sang, picked up second place. And Kim Won-jung actually stole a first place vote. He is a pending free agent, so we're probably not going to be able to afford to bring him back. Best bats, Ro Si-won, no surprise. Probably also in the MVP conversation. And Hunter Renfroe over at right field. Nicely done. Number one rookie goes to Yu Young-jae. Wow. That is a very good 84 stolen bases. 163 hits. Wow. Is that a new single season record? No. Seo Gyung-chan still has the record with 201. If that is your real name. Oh, it is. Yeah, I was hoping Kim Kwang-rok would light the scene on fire. No luck. Samsung Lions wins Manager of the Year. Kim Ji-chul wins Pitcher of the Year ahead of Ricardo Pinto, Kirk McCarty. In his first full season, 183 strikeouts. Dangerous looking pitcher. That 2025 draft class really was ridiculous. And Ro Si-won wins his third straight MVP. There's a reason I nicknamed him Cheat Code. It's because he is. There's the guys who are going to get their ARB declined. Once we hit the winter meetings, I'll start shopping around Chae Yun-sung. I know we're going to eat some money. The only question is how much. We are going to have to get a second catcher from somewhere. Bunch of players being posted from Japan. Gota Ishikawa as a two-way dude. Out of Shinjuku. Interesting. That's a lot of posting fee. It's very rare that guys from Japan will play in Korea. It does happen, but not frequently. Yeah, we are not going to be putting Park Kun-woo in the outfield at all. If anything, we might put him in the dev lab to see if he can learn how to play first base. This is the rotation I was hoping to see. Pitching staff looks pretty solid. Batters need some work. Aaron Altair already re-ups for 80k with a KT Wiz. Kevin Biggio would be fun, but not at that price. Especially since he'd be a team captain, too. The problem is I'm trying to get 2 foreign guys at the price of 1, effectively. Devin Foyle for 60k, though. He could do an outfield job. I'll pass on him. I wouldn't mind getting someone with a little bit more talent. And let's take a look at the Korean players. Doesn't look like anyone really stands out as a sign me, sign me, sign me type. Take a look at the catchers. Someone who's defensively sound would be ideal. We could bring Heo Kwan Ho back. He took 2025 off. He's still interested in playing. Well, let's offer him a minor league deal if nothing else. And a full freight deal to Jungbo Kun. Put up 1.5 wins above replacement for Song Bang-woo last season. Can't go wrong with that. Ha Ju-suk, of course, wound up being a free agent. Jung Gun-won had a bad year for Song Bang-woo. Losing Westwell kind of stinks. Renfro was a big loss, but I feel like we can do better. We just got to wait it out and see if we can sign or find someone to take Chae-Yun Song. Basically, the gist of a Cola-Weizen is it's like a Radler, just with cola instead of lemonade. Alright, Kwon Min-ho, one of our top prospects, couldn't improve his defense. Oh well. Let's go to our active roster, see if Kunwoo Park can't... Oh, we can get one more long program in. Let's teach him a new position. No, let's not. He's going to DH for us. Do we try and go for the moonshot and give Doko a third pitch? Nah. Take a look at the top prospects. Let's see. Who can we put? Im Sung-woo. And Myung-kyu Pyeon. A pair of very similar catcher prospects down in the farm. Kim Hui-jeon, let's get him to work on his curveball because then he can contribute to the top club, especially as a lefty guy. Work on that secondary. Gonna be kind of a quiet off season. We'll see. The hope is we can zoom through it a little bit, and then, let's say once we hit the new year, I'm gonna flip over to Owned, our ownership-only Chicago White Sox franchise, because it's been a while since I checked in. I didn't do that last week. And with Baseball Dreamland posting a brand new ownership challenge, historical with the Milwaukee Brewers, I'm interested to see how many more people we can get to do this. Choi Jae-hoon has hung up the cleats between the Bears and the Eagles. Finally put up a good season last year. KBO playoff MVP in 2024. Possible Hall of Famer? We'll see. I don't want to jump on the free agents yet anyway, because... Alright, Giants. Yeah, we'll meet the demand. Alright, winter meetings. So, a bunch of the foreign guys seem to be making moves. Nick Gordon. So Haas goes to Kiwoom, interesting. DeJesus to SSG for 2 years. Bro to SSG for 2 years. Interesting, they're actually giving foreigners multi-year deals. When did that change? Ronnie Dawson, David Freitas. Merrill Kelly stays in Korea. Goes from the Doosan Bears and the Samsung Lions to the LG Twins. Sam Gaviglio, Doosan Bears to KT Wiz, Ben Lively, Samsung Lions to LG Twins. Trey Mancini, Giants to Samsung. So a lot of movement from one team to another, foreign player-wise. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to compete on that. By stealing the top pitching prospect, I feel like we kind of did an end run. Let's offer a 2,000 signing bonus to Kang Hak-ju. All right, player trade. Chae Eun-song. Let's start with a 50% retention. Hey, okay, we're getting deals. This might solve our first base problem. So, Yang So-kwon from Doosan, who also has an ugly-looking contract. Pass. Koo Chang-mo, injured to crap. But if he can stay healthy, he's decent. Also has a long contract, so no. Twins might be the best landing place for him. Swapping him for OG Juan actually adds money to us. Eh. But we get a fan fave for... Whoops. Yes, I'm not seeing the big improvement there. Lim Chang-kyu, pending free agent, 4-pitch mix. Might be bullpen guy. Oh, I like Ham Deok-jo. Yeah, we're going to go with that move. So let's eat a little less money. How much more money can they eat? All right. Lee Jae-won, interesting, big righty power bat. I could go behind a Kong Min Kyu. Nope, they don't want to do it. You know what? Let's just do it one for one. Get Chae-yoon's song off of our books. Meet the owner goal. First time I've seen a dump player owner goal. And let's hope An Chi-hong leaves or opts out of his contract with the LG Twins. Oh hey, we just reunited them. This is actually a homecoming for Chae-yoon's song. It was LG that the Eagles signed away him from in 2023. So with Ham Deok-jo now pitching out of the bullpen, at least on a one-year deal. Hard to beat that. And that frees up enough money for us to go get 2 actually good foreign players. Jung Bo-kyun continues to be working me over. We're in a bidding war with the Lotte Giants over our backup catcher. What are we doing? So Lee Yo-young is available on the trading block. Ko Young-pyo. In part because he's got a massive contract. I think pitching-wise, we're actually in good shape. Disco, Moon, Lee, and Kwak. Bullpen looks solid. I'm willing to give Jong Chul-won one more chance, and he's our long man anyway. And we got Kim Seo-hyun. We need batters, though. We need a first baseman, we need a right fielder. So, first base-wise... Now, if I'm not mistaken, the majors haven't hit free agency yet. That'll be... Like, we should be starting to look around January, if anything. We don't even have the budget to afford a Kevin Biggio or a Mike Brasso. Drury is interesting, but he had sub-replacement level in Lexington, and he missed all of 2025. Hard pass on that. Marcos Castanon seems like an interesting call. Good batting stats all around. He's a righty. I'm looking for a lefty guy. That's one of the reasons why I'm looking at BGO. KBGO. And then outfielders. There's always the option of like an Evan Alexander. Ooh. Guy needs a different face gen. Brito's price has come down. Robert Neustrom. Very interesting profile. And if he's available for under $1 million. I'm okay to be patient. I get the sense that there is still going to be some decent value later on. And there's also our minor league guys who we could always call up. Losing both Hong and Huang to big surgeries kind of stinks. I was hoping on them to become aces of the future, and now they kind of aren't. I don't think Kwang Kim is quite ready to come up yet, but he's not that far off. And yes, we'd still keep him as a two-way dude. We've got the talent in the minors. It's just we need some major league capable guys. The alternative is we just buy someone outright from the indie leagues. Like an Angel Solarte. There's always a bunch of youngsters. And Dom Smith available in the minors. Getting someone who can be a captain would be ideal. Anthony Garcia and his 3 true outcomes. Oof. Got a couple guys already signed over in the Mirai League. All I know is we need help for Rossi Juan. We know Socrates Brito can slug in the KBO. He put up 5.6 wins above replacement 3 years ago. I just don't want to be caught flat-footed and make a move too early, you know? All the major league free agents are going to be coming soon. Latte. Okay, fine, geez, you can have Jung Bo-kyun. We got Heo Kwan Ho anyway. That'll save us some scratch. Yeah, pending offers. Withdraw. Pardon me. So, the reason why the Hanwha Eagles are building a brand new baseball stadium is because they are currently playing in the smallest ballpark in the KBO. Like half as big as some of the other clubs. Alright, Brito still stands out. Deramis Garcia. Alright, AAA guy raked in there. First baseman, what we're looking for. Just a sea of 5-star guys. You know what? Let's look for captains. Again, we're looking at Kevin Biggio. Or we're looking at Levon Soto, moving Moon Hyun Bin to center field. Bryson Brigman. Not sure that's better. 40-year-old Andrew McCutcheon, who says no. He does. It's impossible. Okay. Travis d'Arnaud is wrecked. We're not going to bother with him. Keston Hiura. Interesting. Decent BABIP. Gonzo power. Not a very good defender, though. Devin Mann got sick of playing in Omaha. Couldn't stick it out in the Dodgers org. Okay, I think Taylor Trammell's our dude. Big power, big eye, big gap. Can play left field, which is what we're after. Let's offer 1 mil on the nose. Alright, let's offer 1.1. There we go. Alright, Taylor Trammell then. Now let's look at first baseman. And let's find someone who can fit in our budget. I do wonder why all the good captains are catchers. That's an odd situation. Alright, there's Deramis Garcia again. Corey Joyce, pass. Nate Mondo. Marcos Castanon. Seems like the kind of a guy I'd go after, but let me just double check on second. Who was the guy we were looking at before? It was someone relatively inexpensive. Shoot, I don't remember. You know what? Let's talk to Castanon. Lock him up for 3 years. Sneak in under the budget this year, and then use some more for the rest. A rare multi-year deal for us, because I think Castanon could really slug. And he can play in outfield too, so... As a first baseman, I feel like Castanon's our dude. Let's see how that goes. Jungbo Kyun goes to the Lotte Giants. Kel Surprise, 90 grand. Alright. Gotta check to see if these guys are actually named that. For the new guy... So here's the secret. A lot of the foreign... Or a lot of the KBO historical guys do not have their actual names. You gotta look on BREF for who they actually are. So this is Dong-Soo Choi. I did the cleanup for all the guys who were already on the ballot. I'm gonna do it now for anyone who is joining in brand new. Same with the foreign players who are in the KBO right now. They may be given a different name than what their actual name is. Like, Jonathan Perlaza in my save was named Daniel Arce. I had to give him a quick rebrand. Alrighty. At least the face gens are there. That's a nice touch. Alright. Here's the players eligible for induction. Into the Korean Baseball Hall of Fame. Didn't get anyone over the line last year, I don't think. So let's get Kim Tae-kyun in there. Lee Ho-jun, Park Han-yi, Park Jae-hyung, Park Kyung-oan, Song Ji-man, Kim Dong-ju, Jang Sung-ho, and Lee Byung-kyu. There we go. See how that goes. I'm curious to see if we're going to get our guys that we offered contracts to. I hope so. Hunter Renfroe stays in Korea. He plays now for the SSG Landers. Hey, we got some cash compensation. Kim Won-jung heads to the Twins. Oh, brother. LG's gonna be a pain. Shedlong goes to Sangbangwu. Hyunwon gets picked up by the Unicorns. LG Twins so far leading the war race. Just by dint of signing frickin' everyone. And now that we have the money, do we then give up on Castanon and go for someone in the $1 million range? Now, you know what? Locking him up for 3 years is probably the right call. I think it's hard to say he's better than some of the other guys out there. Taylor Jones, maybe. But I don't want to upset Castanon. Especially since Castanon can get to Jones's level. Quick check in on the dev lab. Ooh. Kim Kwang-rok excelling now, as is Kim Seung-hak. Nice to see some improvements. Let's keep going with... Man, EVC still going, huh? Sheesh. He may end up raiding into AZ Axel along with me. So if we get Trammell, Lee Jin-young skips over to right field. Trammell may actually be a center fielder. We'll see. Marcos Castanon, our new first baseman. Taylor Trammell, our new left fielder. Actually, at 65 range, he may actually be our center fielder. Yeah, he is. So Lee in left, Choi to right, Trammell in center field, ready to hit the absolute snot out of the baseball, and team captain. If he likes playing here, we might keep him. That's a little more imposing of an outfield, or of a lineup. We're still focusing on home runs above much else. Interesting to see Lee Woo-chan is available as a trade option from Sangbangwoo, probably because they want minor league guys. Yeah, you know what? Let's add Lee Woo-chan to help out with the bullpen too. Another lefty. Get them to eat some cash. Okay, park that one for now. Maybe there's other players we can get. Because if we get another pitcher, then Moon Dong-ju moves to the bullpen again. Why did Ko Young-pyo... Oh, elbow soreness. Okay, let's not tempt fate there with the 35-year-old. Lee Yu Young is probably headed to the majors after this season, so the KT Wiz just want to get, or the Kiwoom Heroes just want to get something for him. Nothing we have. Alright, let's do this deal with Sangbang Wu. Boop. That's one heck of a good-looking bullpen. With Ham, Lee, and Ju. And now Kim Seo-hyun can head down to the minors and work on his starting capabilities if push comes to shove. We may still need to sign some minor league guys to bench bat contracts. Now that we're here on January 1st. Kim Min Woo bounced to the majors. Wait, that's not Kim Min Woo. That's Jiman Choi. No wonder I couldn't find him earlier. He would be a huge get, but he doesn't want to talk to us. Let's give Hwang Sung-bin an offer just to be a bench bat. He'd be a better option than Oh Yun-suk for sure. Offer Choi Byung-hyun a little bit of extra money. Cool. Go to the Hall of Fame results. Adam Eaton heads to Kiwoom. Taylor Trammell looking to give back in Kiwoom, or in Korea. Good for him. Hwang Sung-bin. Alright, now we're in a bidding war with the KT Wiz, but we got the money. We can afford to do this. Onward! When do we get the message? Let's give a donation. I'm not going to do the start a charity one because we don't really have that kind of a money. Oh, I don't want to dip our market size at all, and that's really what the effect of it is. Hwang Sung-bin really working me over the coals here. I think we've done well enough to improve the team. Still nobody gets into the Hall of Fame. What's it going to take for Kim Tae-kyun to do it? Career Eagle. 311 home runs. The team, basically the team's best player until Ro Si-won showed up. Hee. Ro Si-won's already at 171 and he's not even in his 30s yet. I will do anything I can. I will move mountains to make sure we keep Ro Si-won for the entirety of his career. Yeah, we have too many catchers. Let's release some of our elder statesmen here. Maybe not Kim Se-jin because he actually is defensively sound. We should go out and sign some minor league infielders. Otherwise, we are going to run out of guys who can field on the farm. We're not going to give him a minor league deal. And let's throw one to Kang Sung-woo. There we go. Check the dev lab. Kim's still looking good. We are not spending that much money on a guy who doesn't even have a face. Fine. Walk away. Austin Dean stays in Korea. He now heads to the Doosan Bears. Poor guy. So wait, are the other Koreans in the major leagues also playing under aliases? Ji-hwan Bae, Go Wook-suk, no, not all of them. Okay, this guy is. Alright, who are you really? That's Wonbin Cho. Looks like he was drafted by the Cardinals. And then traded to the Marlins, and now he's really stinking good. Wow. A rare KBO bypass dude. Looks like Bae Sung Min is also the same thing. Fictional, too. Alright, Shin Kwang Min is actually Shim Jun Suk. So close. Looks like he'll be good. Yeah, I'll do some cleanup on that later. Let's flip back to KBO, please and thank you. Get to the preseason and see who we are starting our season with. If we're on the road, we'll play that game this stream session. If we're at home, we'll hold it over till next one. And next week will be a Mob Your Bob giveaway, by the by. So, up your bobs in time. Still only have 12 guys on the Major League roster, which I guess is okay. Between Castanon and Trammell, I got a good feeling about it. If anything, we need a backup outfielder. That's what I've been working on acquiring. And it may be someone who comes up from the minor leagues already. It's not going to be Oh Yoon-suk again. Might be An Ikun, though. Offer him a minor league deal. All right, info, schedule. We are starting the season on the road, so we will get that game in against the Kia Tigers. All right, we got An Ikun. We're going to call him up right now. There's our backup outfielder. I don't think there's any other deals we got to do, so we'll be able to zoom through. All right, let's see. Movement down on Sang Baek. Oops, okay. Control up. Lee Taeyang control up. Ham Deok-ju stuff increase. Doko Minho stamina and stuff drop. Well, potential. You know what? If his ceiling is a dominant reliever, I am okay with that. Descalfani potential control increase. I mean, it's already looking pretty good there. Castanon, contact down, but whatever. Eager to see what he can do, especially since we locked him up. Kwangrok's Oh! Hello, sir! He may be another guy we lock up long term. I love my 70 outfield. Aw, Trammell had everything go down. Power down, contact down, eye down. Well, we only signed him for 1 year, that's fine. Choi Won-jun's range went down, so I'm glad we shifted him out of center. That'll be Trammell's spot. If Kim Kwang-rok can get that two-strike approach working, I will be a happy guy. Stay in excelling. All right, spring training time. Man, we got a lot of relievers. So the two Sungs are going to go onto the injured list. Let's get Myung Kyun Young up. Lee Sang-kyu. Kim Sung-young. See Jin Ha. All right, that looks good. Still not enough outfielders, eh? This may be a problem with our club. We got to remember to draft an outfielder next season. Let's add Choi Chan-min as a minor league dude, though. No such thing as a bad minor league deal. Give me the good news. Kwon Kim, no noticeable changes. Kim Dong-kyu, no noticeable changes. I mean, he's still going to be a top corner outfield prospect for us. Kim Hak-soo, movement increase. I love that home run against. If he can figure out a third pitch, he'll be a starter. Otherwise, 90 stuff out the bullpen. Yes, please, more. Kim Seung-hak. healthy again. And with a movement increase. Potential avoid K's up by 5. Current avoid K's up by 5. He is ready. Let's get to our first break day as per usual. And the important thing is, even if Desclafani stinks, we can always go to the minors and get someone new. Alright, Tramel's not doing so hot, but Kostanon's been kicking butt. Kim Chong-soo also has a bit of leadership capability. Alright, it is cut day. So we're going to cut down to 14 starters. I think that's our team. And then batter-wise. Let's go one day more. All right, so Hale, 458 OPS. Kim's been doing pretty well. Pair. I mean, Kim Young-sung does have the higher ceiling, just maybe not the results right now. I'd rather have Hyo at the moment, so Kim Sung-yeon down. Again, we're swimming in catchers right now. An Ik-hun is going to stick around with the top club. And we're going to move Choi Chan-min up into the top team as well. Ooh. The question is, when do we extend Kim Kwang-rak? I think this season he's going to be a dominant force. I cannot wait. Right, I was going to cut one of our bench second basemen. Let's cut 3. And let's see how the rest of the spring training goes. All right, a little bit of a win streak there. Nicely done. All right, through spring training. Taylor Trammell wearing the captain's C. We head back to the same place where our season ended last year. All right, let's see what we got in terms of player updates. Moon Tae-gyom. Ooh, all right, turning into something. Kim Kyu-yeon. Stuff boost, nice. Kim Hak-soo's potential went down. He's only showing it at 90. Some decent development going on. Kim Kwang-rak with a contact update. Contact and eye up for Byung Kun-young. And Jung An-seok. Right on, right on. Do we have to make one more cut, or are we good? Hey! Kim Hui-gon with a secondary improvement increase. Curveball getting even better? Ooh, I like it. Kwon Min-ho sits number 15, and he's probably our second baseman. They also are sleeping on Kwon Kim as a first base phenom. Hoping he can continue to develop his pitch offerings. The screwball is fantastic. The changeup kind of oofy, but better than most. Yeah, there's no way we're catching the landers in terms of roster. All right, so we are one player over. So the question is, who is Mr. Irrelevant? I think it's going to be on the pitching side. I think it's going to be Kim Seo-hyun. A lot of players coming up for free agency next season. And we're paying like $1 million for An Chi-hong and Chae-yoon Song's retained amounts. We'll manage. Oh, hey, C. Duncan. Sorry, I didn't see that message. Trying to play a game versus sim with it. Yeah, welcome to my world. Flying Purple Baseball Beaters definitely has that happen. I'm wondering if it's because you're bringing them in cold, or if you're bringing them in with messy bases. Clean bases does tend to look a little bit better or work better. So we're going to flip over to our hands-off save, inspired by Baseball Dreamland. Shout out to him. And he actually came to me yesterday with a very interesting idea for a new competition in offline mode, similar to the PTCS, and inspired by something that Football Manager is doing with FIFA and EA, or FIFA E to be precise. I'm going to chat about it with him. I'm going to see if we can make some work, expand it out. And first things first, we're going to fix this poor guy's name. Colton Brand. So, 2026 was a fun season. The Chicago White Sox win the division by 1 game over the Oakland Athletics. Who promptly drop the NLDS or the ALDS in 4 games to the Los Angeles Angels. Your eventual championship goes to the Philadelphia Phillies. A lot of familiar names there. Ellie De La Cruz, Ethan Salas, Jackson Merrill, Evan Carter. So, the good news is we're continuing to be profitable. If you take a look at the history, I mean, we almost ran out of money last season, but we're back in the red this year, or back in the black this year. We had a bunch of years where we just could not make money at all. We trimmed our payroll down, and now we actually have a couple good seasons. So I think now is the time to say build a dynasty for this club. So I'm going to go edit finances. This is an owner-only mode, so I can only modify the team mode, the owner goals, and hire or fire my assistant GM, who controls everything else. And credit where credit is due. Kyle McPherson has put together a couple of really good seasons. He's earned himself an extension when the time comes. Our payroll's even looking pretty good. Yes, Edgar Pacheco is 40 years old, but he also put up 39 saves for us last year and almost 2 wins above replacement. Batter-wise, Colson Montgomery has been the face of this team. An MVP in 2031. Consistent 4 wins above replacement player. Rob Knight. 6th round pick. Defensive catcher extraordinaire with bat. Okay, I like it. We don't have Luis Lanes anymore. And we had Gregorio Sarabia, but he was injured for almost the entirety of last year with a torn rotator cuff. As a result, he went from 42 home runs leading the league down to 17. He's still a big part of this team. Amari Ravenel, fantastic looking short or second baseman, middle infielder, first round selection. Tim Olmstead, taken over as the new center fielder. Got Jackson Holiday at first and Vaughn Grissom at third. On the pitching side, Warlord is Zach Cloak. A first overall selection from 2028 has delivered on that promise. Almost 20-win season last year. Steve Stepp has stepped up. Mick Abel, the veteran. There's the previously mentioned Edgar Pacheco. It'll be interesting to see how this club continues to develop. Now that we've set it up as build a dynasty, I want to see this team do well. I mean, personality-wise, we're fantastic with Lantiga, Trainum, and Olmstead all as captains, and only one disruptive guy in Archuleta. The team is happy. The coaching staff is happy. Do we want to continue with improving fan interest, or do we want to go get a Cy Young winner? Let's go get a Cy Young winner. I also wouldn't mind seeing Zach Cloak getting an extension. Well, then again, he also is on a minimum deal. Aruante as a shortstop, I feel like we could do better, but the White Sox are looking pretty good. Take a look at the alternate history of this save. Or the future. So Phillies won this year. Diamondbacks in 2035 over the Expos. Phillies won it again in 2034. Brewers in 2033. Braves get revenge for 1992 on the Blue Jays. Man, Braves reel off 3 pennants in a row. Not sure I like it. Quick programming update. I will be not streaming on Wednesday this week. I have plans in Meat Space. So instead, I'll be going Tuesday or Thursday, most likely this week. Leaning Thursday with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. All right. Desclafani getting the call for game 1. Lee Wee Lee. Starting for the Kia Tigers. Here at Gwangju Kia Champions Field. 44 degrees. Ooh. That's brisk. Everyone's wearing the long sleeves today. Moon Hyun Bin getting a leadoff hit. Choi Won Jun will sacrifice, will get a fielder's choice. Ro Si Won, 2-0 count. Up the middle for a base hit. Choi Won Jun gonna go first to third with some ballsy base running. Runners at the corners with 1 out for Park Kun Woo, DH. Rocketed to right field. Bobbled by the right fielder. Choi tags and scores easily. Taylor Trammell. Lofted to center field. That's his first KBO hit. Rosie Wong going first to third with a little bit of daring do. Here's Castanon. Rocketed to deep center field and caught for the second out, or for the final out of the top of the first. Slow roller. Booted by Kim Kwang-rak. Are you kidding me? First play of the game of the season. And you biff it. Chopped up to first. Castanon makes the play. Runner at third with 1 out for Kim Do-young. Infield is in and shifted. Swings on a pitch. Looks like Lee Jin-young has it. Throw home will be cut off. We're all tied up. The ever-dangerous Sung Bum Na. Chopped to left field. That'll fall for a base hit. Outfield was pushed back for no doubles. Pitch out. Throw to second. Not in time. Sung Bum Na with a stolen base. Kim Kwang-rak will finish. The bottom of the first. 1 unearned run. Kwang-rak will try to redeem himself. He lines out to Jung-gun Won. Looks like he settled in with the Kia Tigers. Lee Jin-young now. Line to shallow center field. Lee is aboard for leadoff batter Moon Hyun Bin. So they actually have a foreign catcher here. Interesting. And David Freitas. Not the best defensively, so him getting an actual call is a little surprising. Rocketed to center field. Trammell brings it in. On the ground, Castanon makes the grab. Shift is on against Lim Jong-chan. Up the first base line, handled by Castanon. All foreign players making the outs on that one. Slow roller up the middle for Choi Won Jun, the right fielder. Ro Si Won, 0-2 the count. Called strike 3. Lee Wee Lee is having himself a game so far. 3 Ks. Bit of a cross up there. Park Kun-woo picking up an infield hit as Kim Do-young and Lee Wee-lee couldn't figure out who was covering first. And now the Eagles have their first stolen base of the season. 36-year-old Park Kun-woo, a little bit of old man speed. Passed ball by David Freitas moves Park to third. Fly ball to center, that'll be caught. Why did I think we could sack bunt? We had 2 down. I miscounted. Moon Hyun Bin with a nice range to his left. Five hits, only 1 run. Yeesh. Desclafani still looking for his first strikeout of the season. 0-1 on the way. Straight back through the middle. Moon Hyun Bin. Fantastic play. Through 3. Tied at 1s. Welcome in, Raiders. This is the 2027 KBO season opener at Gwangju Kia Champions Field. The Hanwha Eagles facing the Kia Tigers. New free agent Marcos Castanon signed to a surprising 3-year deal. EVC, thank you for the resub. Man, I owe you a lot of uniforms. If you subscribe to my channel, I will make you a custom out of the park uniform set for every month you sub or resub. Use it for your perfect team like EVC. Use it for your franchise mode like I do. It's yours to keep as my way of saying thanks. Kim Kwang-rok was called up last season. Really poor batting results, but excellent defense. He's gotten better. Full count, swings and misses. Lee Wee-lee. Now facing Kim Jun-tae. Back-to-back strikeouts. 5 Ks for Lee. Leon Lee matchup. That's going to center field. That will be caught. 6 hits, only the 1 run for the Eagles. Sungbum Na. TJ Lowerman's favorite player in Korea. That's line to right. Sliding grab by Choi. Fantastic effort there to steal a hit. Kim Kwang-rok already has his first error of the season, but handles this one just fine. David Freitas joins the Kia Tigers as their new catcher, as a foreign batter. That's popped up into right. Choi makes the grab. Top of the lineup, 3rd time through the lineup for Lee Wee-lee. We'll see how this goes. 4-pitch cha-cha. Moon Hyun Bin is aboard. Choi Won-jun squares to bunt. That'll draw the corner outfielders in, and he'll swing and miss. Ro Si-hwan now. On the ground, that could be 2. Beautifully turned by the Tigers. Ah! Bottom of the lineup now for Desclafani. 3-1. Fly ball to right. Choi waits for it. 1 away. Lim Jong-chan now. 2-0 on the way from Disco. Popped up. Shallow. And dropped by Kim. Oh dear. Quick check-in on Disco. Let's see how he fares here. Hit up the middle. That's diving play by Moon Hyun Bin. He can't get to it. Trammell's throw to third is late. Second and third with one down. Infield is in. And it scoots past Moonhyun Bean. The Tigers are going to take the lead. 2 runs will score. Chan Ho Park puts the home team up 3-1. I mean, no home team should lose on opening day. Really? Alright, Disco is coming loose here. Let's get Doko Minho. There we go. That'll end it. Nice double play. Park Kun-woo now. DH, 2 for 2 so far today. I'll make that 2 for 3. Taylor Trammell floated to center. That should be caught. Lim makes the grab. Castanon. Fly ball to center. 2-hit day for the new guy. Kim Kwang-rak will face Hwang Mok Sung Min, new pitcher out of the Tigers bullpen. Tigers leading by 2 here. As Kim doinks a single into left field. Kim Jun-tae now. Lefty on lefty matchup. 1-2 on the way. That's grounded to short. That'll end the top of the 6th. Doko Minho into the game. Trying to save Desclafani's arm. Gives up a loud fly ball to left, and that's gone! Sungbom na Apotako! What do you mean we don't have any more Kolovisen? Alright, a home run and a walk, Doko, buddy. I, need you to not do this to me. Let's get Jung Si Wong up. Doko Minho is officially coming apart at the seams. This one is getting ugly. Just BAPIP to heck. Bases loaded, nobody out. For the third baseman, Hong Pil-jung. That'll be another 2 runs. Another 1 run, sorry. And he's only thrown 15 pitches. How could he have done this already? There we go. Jiminy Christmas. Diving stop by Kim Kwang-rak. Double play! Excuse me! Kim Kwang-rak starts a 5-star play. Diving stop, throw home in time, throw to first in time. 6-2-3, they don't get prettier than that. Eagles down by 5. Hey, Min, good to see you. Moonhyun Bean now, 1-2. Lot of strikeouts for the Eagles today. It has been one of those frustrating games. Ro Si-hwan. Grounded to short. Park Chan-ho will end the top of the 7th. Do I not have a 7th inning stretch for these guys? Well, guess not. Fly ball the opposite way. Kim Do-young surprises the outfielders. That could be a triple. It is. Leadoff triple for Kim Do-young. That will bring up Sung Bum Na. We are going to pitch around him. We'll trade the run for 2 out. There we go.
Strike 3.
I suppose it's strength of the team. The Hanwha Eagles bullpen has absolutely collapsed here. Offense isn't exactly showing any favors either. Just a lot of sequence luck.
Strike 3.
Costadon gets plunked. Welcome to Korea.
Strike 3.
Kwang Rock strikes out. All that 2-strike work and nothing? Seriously? Lim Jong-chan now, 2 for 3 today. Go the opposite way. Good grab there by Lee Jin-young. Hong Pil-jung now. Lined into right field. That'll be falling in front of Choi. Base hit. Jung Chul-won getting loose in case we need him for mop-up duty. Jang Si-hwan having some issues. Fly ball deep center field. Trammell ranges back. Ends the bottom of the eye. No score. 21 hits in the game. We got 9 hits and 1 run. Kim Jun-tae will work his way aboard with a leadoff single. Let's go get a pinch runner. Choi Chan-min enters the game as the new pinch runner. Popped up infield. Come on. Moon Hyun Bin now. 1 for 3 today. Rocketed through the right side for a base hit. First and second with 1 down. And we are going to sub out Choi Won-jun for sure. Actually, no, he's still better than our other options. Oh, dear. Popped up again. A mile high. Third baseman Pill has it. Ro Si-hwan. Rocketed to deep right center field. That's not going to get caught. That's down up against the wall. And it's a triple with 2 down for Ro Si-hwan. Eagles showing some life here. 7-3. Park Kun-woo. Fly ball to right. That'll end it. Kia Tigers take this one 7-3 in opening day. Doko Minho, why? Can we at least earn the split? Lester Westwell heads to Hyundai. The Unicorns get the British Menace. Well, I got 18K, not bad. We got walked off. Jung-gun Won, our former player. And we avoid the sweep. The team shows up in the last game of the season, or last game of the series. Good. Better than last season when we went 0-7 to start. Castanon and Trammell have their first home runs of the season. Lee Taiyang will get the start in our home opener. That'll be next weekend. Let's go take a look at the minor league team and see how we are set up. Still a bunch of injuries, so the pitching staff is a little depleted. Excited to see what Kim Seung-hak can do. We got Kwon Kim, of course. Kim Hak-soo. The curveball is devastating. Kim Hui-gon. Probably next man up to the top level club. We got a lot of lefties in the rotation. I'm okay with this. Still too many catchers. What is my favorite kind of sushi? You give me a really good tuna nigiri, like chutoro or otoro, I'm a happy guy. I'm also not above a natto sushi. I am that rare gaijin that likes natto. Moving Kwon over to second, I can abide by this. I think that's where he's going to be best. Yeah, we need some outfielders like crazy. Down on the farm. Interesting. Na Sung-boom is available for trade. I mean, he is the DH at this point. All right. We are going to park this for now. Let me see if the Grandest Salami has done its sim for the day. Nope, does not appear that way. All right, one more drop pack. A lot of people say it kind of tastes like butter. Me, I think it kind of tastes like peanut butter a little bit. It is definitely an acquired taste. So we're taking a look at the Shizuoka Arrows, my packs only team. If anyone wants an Al Oliver card, he is up for close to L10. Otherwise, let's sell some cards and let's rip some packs. Vamping time for AZ Axel. Ooh, nice. John Olerud with a 3 home run game. Johnny O's been the first baseman for ages on this club. I only have one 101 card across my entire 6 teams. And that is Bob Carruthers on the Bob Cajun Bobs. All right, a few silvers in here. Jose Ramirez from Out of the Park 25. Steve Nicosia, net new. Bob Boone. Doesn't look like anything net new there. Let's see. You know what? Since we got time, we're going to flip back to owned for a little bit. I see AZ Axel is just getting started up, so we are going to raid into him once his countdown is complete. Eager to see how this organization fares the off-season without me at the helm. Remember, in this save, I am only the owner. I can only control the budget, the team needs, and the owner goals. Oh, and handling who runs the team. I mean, we've got a decent enough budget. We've got over $100 million, so that's why I said build a dynasty. I'm hoping we can get some new faces in. Joel Allen seems to be a trade. Okay. Interesting defensive choice. Marcelo Mayer heads to the Blue Jays. Okay. Kunimichi Takayama. I don't think I have JPBO in this save, so that's a foreign player. Excuse me, Jeff Vogt hit 56 home runs? No wonder the Angels made all the way to the World Series. Pardon me. So we got Andy Paez as a free agent bargain bin signing. Agali Chiwanda from South Africa. Cool. Is he a real dude? Maybe. We got Gustavo Velasquez as our new DH. Joey Mrozinski signed as a free agent from the Mariners. All right, I can get behind that. We're in like 2037, so a lot of the familiar faces are aging out. Jackson Holliday gets a big payday from the Dodgers. Marcelo Mayer gets a big payday from the Blue Jays. I mean, he kept it. Does it take them 13 years to get good? Oh, we do have JPBO in this save. Okay. Well, you can take a look, Min. We got a winning season and a postseason berth in 2026. But that was a fluke. That was like the 2013 Maple Leafs, just showing up out of nowhere and then immediately back into the toilet. We won the AL West in 2032 and got reverse swept by the Royals. We won we won a wild card and then went all the way to the World Series in 2033 before losing to the Brewers, I think. Last two seasons, strong club. That's why I set us up as build a dynasty, because I want this team to start winning titles. I mean, yes, I'm 49 in this particular year. Wilkins seems game improvement due to adoption of Buddhism. Well, it's still a little bit different than Guru Hit Me Hard. Alright, I gotta check. Let's go. Where's the Hall of Fame? Make history. Ah, Legends voting history. Okay. So, players who made the Hall of Fame. 2025, Todd Helton and Ichiro in his first year of eligibility. Beltre in 2026. Okay, so a little different than real life. Pujols, 2028. Cabrera, almost unanimous on the first ballot. Greinke on the first ballot. A-Rod finally gets in. Boo. Next year, Verlander and Scherzer go in together, first ballot, along with Robinson Cano on the third. Following year, 4 people get inducted. Kershaw on the first ballot, Molina on his 4th, Sabathia on his 7th, Beltran on his 9th. Freeman comes close for 2 years in a row before finally getting over the hump in 2034. Trout, almost unanimous. Not near. Well, he also cheated. Like, he also did steroids. Yeah, he's a nice guy and he's on, like, all the talk shows. He got busted. He belongs in, like, the Bonds, Clemens, Sosa wing. Mike Trout, first ballot, no surprise. Mookie Betts, ditto. Jose Altuve, barely in on the first ballot. Kimbrel finally gets across the line. This is such a cool view. I should load this up on the Flying Purple baseball beaters and see who's made it or not. Alright, so we're going to go to the start of the regular season. Then we're going to go flip over to the Flying Purple baseball beaters. I'm curious what that looks like. All right, I know you can't take too much from spring training, but I'm liking where the team is. Don't get hurt. Don't get hurt. Similar to Lester Westwell in the SOARIN save, I love seeing players come out of nowhere from atypical baseball nations. Like, I know in the JPBO mod, we now have the South Afrikaanse Bofbaliga. And if you bring League Redacted into Out of the Park 23, 24, 25, it will scramble into a South African Baseball League. But this Agali guy that we signed, I am excited. Agali Chiwanda from the University of Hawaii. Also adding a Korean guy in Nam Young Jun. Came in as a Dodger prospect. So Cloak, Abel, Step, Nam, and Chiwanda. Kevin Elrod as a new DH. Pyeonsun Taek. Ooh, now that is a shortstop. I'm curious. Let's go take a look at the decision history. Let's see what our best trades have been. Mick Abel trading Ramirez and Cuero for Mick Abel. Yeah, that was a huge swing. Rob Knight's been good. Nelson Castillo was decent. Tim Olmstead as a waiver claim. Wow. Losing Joendry Vargas, but yeah, blew out at his MCL. So on the whole, the AI's done really good. Preseason predictions have us finishing 3rd in the wildcard race, though. All right, I'm curious. Let's flip over to FPBB just for a little bit. I want to go take a look at that Hall of Fame voting screen. All right, so 1992 is when our save took over. I agree with 1993. Tom Seaver, almost unanimous. Carlton, Sutton, and Cott. Schmidt, Simmons. Blyleven on his first ballot. Nolan Ryan on his first ballot. Brett and Fisk. Carter and Tommy John. Ooh, spicy pick. Winfield and Boggs. Andre Dawson. Roger Clemens actually retired at a reasonable age in this save. Goes in with Yount. Ripken, Sandberg, and Ricky Henderson. He went in as an athletic. Even though he won most of his rings with the Blue Jays. Tim Raines and Puckett. Barry Larkin going in as a Blue Jay is a little surprising, considering how he started his career with the Reds, but yeah, can't argue with the results. Saberhagen. Bonds gets in. Unlike in the real world, Bonds didn't play overstay his welcome. Still put up a 10 wins above replacement season for Oakland in 2001. 110 career WAR, 648 career home runs. 3 fantastic stints with Pittsburgh, Dodgers, and Oakland. Did he actually win a World Series? No. Juan Guzman got in. Good for him. Pedro's an interesting case because before he got zapped by injury, he was incredible. Tore his UCL and was never the same. But 6 Cy Youngs, you know? Bonds on the PED Light program. Upcoming eligible players. Konopke. Scott Sauerbeck. Mo Vaughn. Greg Jeffries. Not sure if any of these guys are really going to get over the line. Maybe Radke does. He only won 1 ring with the Blue Jays as a trade or as an off-season signing. Anyways, I'm going to raid y'all into AZ Axel. He's got the Ballpark Project 30 seconds away from commencing. You'll see me sometime next week, Tuesday or Thursday. Exact date TBD with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my Labor Day weekend, and I hope you can do the same. Time is precious, folks. I'm grateful you've chosen to spend some of yours with me today. Fire Age, take us out!